Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Wassalatu wassalamu ala sayyidil mursaleen wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd, wa an Abi Hurairah radiyallahu ta'ala anhu qala qala Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam la yadkhulu ahadun al-jannata illa uriya maq'adahu minan nar law asa'a liyazdada shukran ولا يدخل النار أحد إلا أري مقعده من الجنة لو أحسن ليكون عليه حسرة رواه البخاري. Abu Hurairah radiyallahu ta'ala anhu said that Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam said that no one will enter into Jannat except he will be shown his place into the hellfire, from the hellfire, and he will be said that if he had committed sins, then that would have been his place into hellfire. It will be shown it to him. Why? لِيَزْدَادَ شُكْرًا, so he may increase in thanking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in making shukr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says further that no one will enter into hellfire except he will be shown his place into Jannat if he had performed good deeds. If he was with Iman, with Islam, if he qualified, if he had done amal of qualification into dunya, then this would have been his place into Jannat. لِيَكُونَ عَلَيْهِ حَسْرَةً, so it may becomes his regrets. Hadith Sharif is being narrated by Bukhari Sharif. Beautiful Hadith Sharif. Everybody who is entering into Jannat, imagine, Jannat is a place of entertainment. Jannat is a place of happiness. You'll be always happy. You'll be always making shukr. So this is one of the sign that everybody who is entering into Jannat, he will be shown that this will be your place. This would have been your place into hellfire if you had disqualified for Jannat, or if you had qualified for hellfire. If you had qualified for hellfire, this would have been your place into hellfire. So he is being shown and he'll be making shukr, because Jahannam is such a place. And he'll be making shukr that instead of being there, I am here into paradise, into Jannat. So he'll be making shukr. To increase him into shukr, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will show him his place into hellfire. And when it comes to person who is belonging to hellfire, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will show him his place into Jannat. That look, you yourself became disqualified into the dunya. If you had become qualified into the dunya, then your qualification would have earned you this place into paradise for you. This was your place. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will show him that we are fair. We have kept place for everybody into paradise and into hellfire. Now its choice is yours. If you chose hellfire, that's you. Otherwise, this was your place of Jannat. Look at it. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it will be done to him. Why? Because he will increase into regrets. Jahannam, it's a place of sadness, anxiety, depression, regrets. That regret will increase, remorse will increase. So to increase him into regret, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will show him place into Jannat. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this world make us such that we become so wise. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said in one of the Hadith Sharif that person is wise, that who puts everything on its place, dunya on its place, akhirat on its place. So when there is a situation to choose between akhirat and dunya, then wise person chooses akhirat, not the dunya. And person who is not wise, he chooses dunya and sacrifices akhirat. That is the wisdom. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us some share from the prophetic wisdom. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make our intelligence that it is having total submission to the teaching of Nabi Salalahu Alaihi Wasallam. Then we will never go wrong. We will never go wrong. Yesterday I was saying, Jummah time, that Jummah it's a day of making dua. In our history, there had always been somebody, some individuals, that they became kasoti, they became decisive, they became turning point, they became point of reference. As soon as Nabi Sassam left, Nabi Sassam departed from this world, one individual became kasoti, Abu Bakr radiyallahu ta'ala. He had, he became that point of reference. Even to some affairs, person like Umar radiyallahu ta'ala had some different opinions. But Abu Bakr said, no. Whatever Nabi Sassam had left with, I am going to follow no matter what happens. And then they concluded that Abu Bakr was right. And Abu Bakr, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave them inshirah, that their heart also became like satisfied with the decision of Abu Bakr radiyallahu. So Abu Bakr radiyallahu ta'ala became kasoti. When the time of Khalqul Quran came, when that issue came from diverted sects, that Quran, na'uz billah, is makhluk, creation. At that time, Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal rahmatullah alayhi, he became so firm that whoever with Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal rahmatullah alayhi, he is on to the right path. And whoever is not with Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal rahmatullah alayhi, then they have not that solid opinion, that solid conclusion, that correct conclusion. So Imam Ahmad, so like that, in history, there has been always, in our subcontinent, if there was no Mujaddid al-Fisani rahmatullah alayhi, then it was feared that whole subcontinent would have become Shia. Whole subcontinent. But gradually he started working. And Sayyid Ahmad Shaheed rahmatullah alayhi, again into subcontinent. His time, he had that jihad. Because of his jihad, Muslims, again got the momentum going on. So there has been always personalities. In our time now, we are entering every day into dajjal, into deception. So we need to make dua that, oh Allah, whoever will become this type of personality, Wallah, give us their sohbat. Wallah, give us their studentship. Wallah, make us be with them in every day and night, in every breath till last. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make that possible. There has been personalities that they were Jame personality, that they will have ilm also, they will have jihad also, they will have understanding of the deen also, they will have tazkiyah also, they will have dhikr also, they will have purification of heart also. They were like imam in every walk of Islam and iman, internally or externally, collectively or individually. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala connect us to such personalities. There is a lot of individualism. That, I am just worried about myself. We are not worried about the cause of the whole ummah. As long as my Jannat is secured, I don't care what happens to others. That was never the attitude of the true believer. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us qualities which must come from the formation of Quran and Sunnah, from nowhere else. The qualities which were formed by Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bring us back to that. Everybody is living like in a small well. Everybody is a frog of the well. Kuein ka mandak. In our language they say, kuwa no der ko. Everybody is becoming like that. my small pond, and I think that is the whole world. That is not Islam. Islam, yesterday, Maulana Abdul Rahim Sahib Limbada was delivering a dars, and he was saying that it was Mufti Mahmudul Hasan Gangohi Rahmatullah Alayh, or somebody else. Or there was children in the masjid, so he became like, he shouted, or he said, be disciplined, etc. So same night he saw Nabi Salalahu, and Nabi Salalahu was saying to him that I was not happy what you did to children. Love them, show them affection. So people, they have such bondship with Allah, Quran and Sunnah of Nabi Sallallahu, that if they drift away, then some divine disciplining takes place. So that is the dua we need to make, that, oh Allah, show us the right path. And whoever has that right path as jame personalities, as very firm personalities, as, what you call point of reference personalities, Allah give us their sohbat. And Allah create vastness of the ummah in our hearts. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make that possible. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Otherwise there will be only regrets and regrets. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Ya awwal al-awwalin, ya akhir al-akhirin, ya rahim al-masakin, ya dhal quwwati al-matin, ya dhal manni fala yumannu alayk, ya dhal tawl, ya dhal jalali wal ikram. La ilaha illa ant, zahar al-laji'in, wa jar al-mustajirin, wa ma'man al-khaifin, ya ma'man al-khaifin. إن كنت كتبتنا إنك في الكتاب أشقياء فامحو عنا اسم الشقاء وإن كنت كتبتنا عندك في الكتاب مقطرا علينا أرزاقنا فامحو تخطير رزقنا وحرمان رزقنا واكتبنا وأثبتنا عندك سعداء ووفقنا الخير فإنك تقول في كتابك يمحو الله ما يشاء ويثبت وعنده الكتاب. اللهم إنا نسألك فعل الخيرات وترك المنكرات وحب المساكين وأن تغفر لنا وترحمنا فإذا أردت بقوم فتنة فتوفنا غير مفتونين غير خزايا ولا ندام ولا مفتونين. اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا توفنا مسلما وألحقنا بالصالحين. اللهم ثبتنا على الإيمان وأمتنا على الإيمان واهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم من النبيين والصديقين والشهداء والصالحين. اللهم أحسن عاقبتنا في الأمور كلها وأجرنا من خزي الدنيا وعذاب القبر وعذاب الآخرة. اللهم ربنا توفنا مسلما وألحقنا بالصالحين. اللهم علمنا الكتاب والتأويل. اللهم فقهنا في الدين. اللهم اجعلنا علماء فقهاء. اللهم اجعلنا من الراسخين في العلم. اللهم ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم. وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه سيدنا وحبيبنا وقرانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين برحمتك. One extra dua